In addition to animating individual objects on your slide, you can also apply a single animation to a group of objects, which can save time and also let you bring attention or emphasis to multiple objects at once. For example, I'm going to shift-click to select these two photos in the lower right-hand corner, as well as the text boxes next to them, and this little connector line between them. Now, if I wanted to apply the same animation to all 5 of these objects individually, I could just come up to the Animations pane and choose an animation. And we can see now that I've chosen spin, they all spin individually. But in this case, I want them to all act as a single unit. So I'm going to click the Undo button to remove that animation, and I'll select them all again. And let's come up to the Format tab. And here I'll choose Group and select Group. So you can see they're now all selected together in this single box. Now let's add an animation to the entire group. Let me show you a move animation, which, as you might guess, lets you move an object on your slide. Back here under the Animations tab, I'll click the down arrow, and in this case I'll scroll down so I can see this Motion Paths area. And I'll choose a basic line in this case. And we see a preview of what that looks like. So maybe during my presentation, I'll be talking about how these two employees are transferring to another department, and I want to show their photos and names moving off my slide. So with this move animation applied, notice this dashed line with a green and red dot on either end. The green dot represents where the objects are at the start of the animation, and the red dot represents where they're ending. So I'll leave the green dot where it is, but I'm going to grab this red dot and drag it off to the right of the screen here, like so. And I'm making sure that none of the objects are within the boundaries of the slide. I can scroll over and see that. By the way, you'll always be able to scroll over to find the objects that you've moved off the slide in case you need to select them again. But in this case, this is what I want to do. I have them off screen. And let's go into slideshow mode to check this out. So I press the spacebar, and we first see the 2 animations I previously added. We see the grow shrink. Next, we see the teeter animation. And now when I press the spacebar again, there goes my group of objects. So that's how to group multiple objects together and animate them as a single object.